The year I cut my hair and became myself. When I was little, I used to watch movies like Milan or the end of Tangled and get chills when the heroine cut her hair. There was something fierce about it, something freeing. Even as a kid, I knew short hair meant more than a style. It meant bravery. It meant choosing yourself. But growing up, my hair was always long. Very long. Thick, kinda curly, kinda straight, and a constant reminder of what everyone around me thought beautiful was. In Colombian families, or at least in mine, long hair is almost sacred. It's feminine. It's traditional. It's expected. And for a while, I went along with it. But every time I looked in the mirror, I felt like I was just seeing myself. I was seeing a younger version of my mom. We looked almost identical, with the same face, same hair length, and the same everything. I felt like I was performing a version of myself that wasn't truly me. As I grew older, the pressure to keep my hair long became part of a larger expectation to fit the mold, to be agreeable, to stay within the lines. And maybe that's why the idea of cutting it short stayed with me, like this quiet dream, something I wasn't brave enough to reach for yet, until I turned 18. Something shifts when you realize you have free will, real free will. Not the kind you imagine when you're younger and dream about adulthood, but the kind that suddenly hits you the moment you understand no one can actually stop you now. You do something your family disagrees with, and nothing catastrophic happens. You're allowed to choose yourself. And one day, that thought hit me harder than ever. So, I made an appointment. I sat in the salon chair, my heart was pounding. Not with fear, but with this electric feeling that something big was about to happen. I watched the stylist gather my long curls, the ones that had been a part of my identity for so many years, and with one confident snip, it was gone. My hair didn't even reach my shoulders anymore. For the first time in my life, I felt weightless, literally and emotionally. When I walked out, I felt like I could breathe. I felt like I had stepped into the kind of person I always wanted to embody. Someone brave, someone free, someone who wasn't afraid to make her own choices, even when they didn't fit what others expected. Of course, my family wasn't thrilled. They made comments. They told me they preferred me with long hair. And honestly, they still do. But for the first time, it didn't matter. I didn't cut my hair for them. I cut it for me. And something unexpected happened. My friends told me it suited me. They told me it looked like me, the real me, confident, growing, independent. And I realized they were seeing something I had only just started to see. Short hair didn't just change how I looked, it changed how I moved, how I held myself, how comfortable I felt in my own skin. It reminded me every day that I'm allowed to evolve. I'm allowed to outgrow versions of myself that no longer feel true. It's been almost a year now, a year of learning that independence isn't loud or dramatic. Sometimes it's as small as a haircut, a pair of scissors, a moment where you say, I get to choose who I want to be. Cutting my hair didn't solve everything. It didn't magically make me fearless, but it brought me closer to the girl I used to admire in those movies, the girl who was willing to step into the unknown, even when the people around her didn't understand. And now, whenever I look in the mirror, I see her. Not Milan, not Rapunzel, not my mom's ghost of a younger self. I see me, the person I've been becoming all along.